जब इतना कुछ अचीव किया है तो क्या खुश हो? अगर आज भी किसी चीज की कमी महसूस होती है तो वो क्या है? उन चीजों के लिए वक्त निकालो जिनसे तुम्हें सचमुच खुशी मिलती है.
We often talk about loving ourselves, self-love, right? And one of the ways in which you can love yourself, like very profoundly, authentically, is by expressing your higher potential. So doing whatever it takes for you to express your higher potential. I know of people, most of us spend our entire lives, living in a certain framework, doing a certain job or a business, and they may be earning well, they may be successful by all parameters, but is that their truest and highest version? Maybe not. So in this video today, I'm going to talk to you about one of the ways in which you can really love yourself. That's the best gift possibly you could give to yourself, and how I'm going to share that as well. It's going to be mind-blowing, so stay on right until the end. Hi, I'm Aastha Tatia, daughter of two rock-solid pillars, mother to a lovely daughter, wife of a humor king, an engineer, MBA, corporate executive turned anchor person, now an author and a happiness coach, helping corporate leaders to build their happiness muscle by expressing their higher potential, creating meaningful relationships at their workplaces. What you hear today, if it resonates with you, makes sense, hits you somewhere, then do hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you've not done it already. So what I'm talking about is traveling alone. Yeah, traveling solo. Yeah. Now those of you who already do that, you'd be like, wow, yes, let me listen. Those of you who are not doing it already, you'd be wondering, what is she talking about? Self-love, traveling solo, how are they even connected? Yeah. Let me tell you how. I am on my second solo trip. Yeah, I intend to do millions of them, but I'm doing yet another one, and I'm in the city of Amritsar. It's day 2 today, and that's where I thought, yes, I must talk to you all. And I can tell you, this is one of the most liberating, very, very profound experiences that you could have. And I'm going to share with you three reasons why I call it very, very profound, and why I say it's an act of self-love. It's an act of you expressing your higher potential. Yeah. So number one, when you travel solo. So travel solo means you have nobody traveling with you. You're not traveling in a group. You are on your own. Yeah, you're all alone. Of course, you have people around you, but you're traveling alone, managing everything on your own, planning it all, right? Now, the first thing when you travel solo, what happens is you confront your fears. It's scary. We are so used to having somebody by our side, and when you travel all alone, you learn to take care of yourself. Yeah, there's nobody around. You learn to it's a liberating feeling, because you're confronting that fear, the scary feeling that's there, and that's very, very powerful, and you've got to experience it to really move beyond it. Because imagine you've kind of moved to the next level when you've confronted that fear, that barrier of yours. No, I can't do it alone, I shouldn't do it alone, right? Confronting your fears is what gives you confidence, is what makes you more powerful. So that's number one. Number two is you learn to enjoy your company. Like I said, we're so used to having somebody by our side. I need to be talking to somebody. At least I need to discuss. We need to plan. We are so used to having somebody. And then that's kind of dependency. When you're all alone, you are with yourself. You're enjoying. You are your company. So you learn to enjoy that. That being alone feeling, and that is, I can tell you, it is unbelievable. You're with yourself, your own company, you're giving that company to yourself. It's amazing. Yeah. So that's the second thing. Because let me tell you why this is even important, because you don't know, one of the reasons why we feel miserable in life is because we're dependent on other people, and then that gives rise to expectations. So we're waiting for other people to be there for us, other people to stand up for us, other people to be by our sides physically, emotionally, whatever way, right? That doesn't happen all the time, not in my control all the time. Yeah, and that is when I start to feel hopeless, scared, miserable. So if I am comfortable in my own company, then the expectations start to go down. I'm not dependent. I'm not saying that this kind of ends the importance of having people in your life. No. We're social animals. We need people. But you being comfortable in your company makes your relationships also very, very powerful, because then you don't burden the other relations with your unreasonable expectations, which actually stem out of your fear of having people around you. Yep. So that's the second thing. The third one, I love this one. You discover yourself. Because when you are on a solo trip, you might meet strangers, you talk to them, but quite often you're on your own and you're not speaking as much. You're observing more wherever you are. And in that process, during that time, you're also observing and getting present to the deepest of your thoughts, to the feelings that arise when you are in different places. When we are with people, we talk so much that we dilute all of that. We never get present to that in a very profound manner. But when I'm alone, I really go deeper. I'm observing. And that helps me understand myself as a person. That helps me understand, what all is there inside. If this is something that I'm experiencing right now, what does it mean? What is it even trying to indicate, And that leads to some big disclosures. That leads to, some great learnings, knowing yourself, things which are already there. I'm not even present to it. So imagine, I'm living with myself as a stranger, not knowing what matters to me and what really ticks me. And this is a beautiful opportunity for me to get present to all of that. And it happens in an amazing way, I can tell you. Yeah. So these 3 ways: you confronting your fears. Number 2, you getting, used to, comfortable being in your own company. And number 3, discovering yourself, getting present to your deepest thoughts, your innermost feelings that are there, right? This leads you to become a better version of yourself. No way that you go on a solo trip and you come back and say, hey, nothing has changed in me. I promise you, never gonna happen. Never. Yeah, it's going to be one of the most profound, most beautiful experiences. If you've not done it so far, go ahead, plan a solo trip for you. And when I say plan, it doesn't have to be do it in advance, because I'll tell you, in all probability, this may act as a spoiler. So you think, okay, next month I'm going to go for a solo trip, and then you don't plan it, you don't book it, and here comes the next month, you have your stuff going on, the fear is already here, and this brain, this inner voice, just gets you into saying that let's do it later. Right now is not the right time, so I'll do it later. I have anyway too much stuff lined up, so let me do it later. So the moment you think, yes, I'm going to try this out, this is a gift I'm going to give to myself, plan it. Book your tickets, your stay, and then you sort it. Now, once you've done that, chances are you're not going to cancel it when it's there. Yeah. So, yeah. And I promise you, you're in for a beautiful experience, a liberating experience, right? So those of you who are committed to expressing your higher potential, to becoming your better versions, to really loving yourself, this is one of the true ways, authentic ways, profound ways in which you can do that. Yeah. Go ahead, do that. Do share your experiences. If you've already had your solo travels, in the comments, I'd love to hear that. And those of you who are planning, post it here. Which is the destination? Where are you going? And it doesn't matter, let me tell you. It could be a 3-day trip, and you just have this experience. Go ahead and do that. Hit the like button if this made sense. Also, if you've not subscribed, you must subscribe to this channel. I'm going to see you very, very soon. Happy travel, safe travel. See you. Bye-bye.